November 8th, the ground shifted underneath the political establishment and media elite. Election results shocked them. Millennials, who for their entire adult lives have only known liberal progressive government, were stunned that America chose an alternative. The reaction has been swift. They are vocally organizing through mass demonstrations and angry congressional town halls around the country. Michael Moore has so graciously put together a resistance calendar so folks can have one-stop shopping when it comes to outlets for their anger. Outrage is just outrage unless it translates into useful activity. It is only noise until the next election, which is in Virginia, which happens this November, in just 9 months. Deputy National Press Secretary for Hillary Clinton's campaign, Jesse Ferguson, put this all together in a column he penned January 22nd, just 2 days after President Trump's inauguration. He writes, quote, "The election of Virginia's governor is the first chance the voters of this country will get to speak up about the Trump administration. The resistance will start in Richmond." He references Virginia's 1993 gubernatorial election of conservative George Allen coming on the heels of Bill Clinton's 1992 presidential victory, an event that proved to be the beginning of the Gingrich Revolution. He references Governor Tim Kaine's 2005 election immediately following George W. Bush winning his second term and how it set the stage for the GOP loss of Congress. Finally, this trend continued after Obama won Virginia in 2008. Virginia then elected, by a landslide, Republican Governor Bob McDonnell, the very first signs of the upcoming record number of GOP seats in Congress. Again, this year, Virginia will elect a governor and set into motion the continued success of the Reagan resurgence or fuel the progressive backlash. More than this, with progressives propagating false theories of an illegitimate presidency, this election is not just a predictor, it's a confirmation of the sentiment of the country as it expressed itself in November. Can it be done? Virginia has 5 statewide offices currently filled by 5 liberals. The narrative says no, but the narrative is wrong. Not only can it be done, it must. All of our most recent statewide elections have been narrowly lost. In 2013, Terry McAuliffe beat Ken Cuccinelli by about 2%. A series of unusual factors contributed to this loss, including Governor McDonnell being sidelined by false charges, and the most critical factor was lack of funding. McAuliffe outspent Cuccinelli nearly 2-1 and just barely won. The next year, Republican Ed Gillespie took on Mark Warner, the most popular incumbent Democrat in our state, and lost by less than 1%. Outspent more than 2-1, Gillespie almost pulled the upset. The race was winnable. The temptation is to look ahead to 2018, or to think, this isn't my fight. But what happens this year in Virginia will have enormous impact on 2018 and will affect all of our efforts. As grassroots organizations, funders, and policymakers, we all need to make sure that Virginia sends a message to the nation in 2017 that the narrative is wrong again, and that conservative principles and candidates can prevail. What are you going to do to help?